Hi. I saw a wonderful story the other day which really moved me, and I thought it'd be great to share with you. It actually comes from an interview with Melinda Gates. You know Bill and Melinda Gates, the multi-millionaires who've actually given billions of dollars to philanthropy. And she was asked, what would she say to teenagers today who have neither the wealth nor influence to do good on so large a scale? And she said this: what I want to tell you is that when you look out over the arc of your life and what you want to do with your life and what you want it to stand for, the thing you're going to feel best about in life is that you were loved by your family and friends and that you've done something to change the world for the better in some way. And what I want to tell you in high school is that you already know that. And if you start now, even in small ways, by little drops in the bucket, you'll be amazed at how much that adds up over the course of your lifetime. We change the world, she said, one act of kindness at a time. There's a thought for us all, isn't it? We change the world one act of kindness at a time. In July 2019, a video came to light on Twitter, and it was about a Muslim Israeli paramedic. I can't pronounce his name. Muawiyah Kabar, I think it should be pronounced. He was a member of a response unit for an emergency medical service. He was making a speech at a Jewish wedding in Israel at that time, and he was telling the groom and guests a story about the bride. Her name was Shakar Kugelmass. He told them that he had first met her 10 years before. He'd arrived at the scene of a car crash and found her apparently dead. His was the second ambulance to arrive. The first ambulance arrived with a doctor, he says, and when I arrived there after those initial 2 minutes, the doctor informed me, the injured girl, don't touch her, I've already declared her dead, let's treat the driver. I told him, okay, you treat the driver. I stayed treating Shakar. From above, something told me that I needed to stay treating her. When I got to her, she was in cardiac arrest. In terms of strict protocol, the doctor was absolutely right. We needed to declare her dead, but what I felt from above was that I still needed to try to save her. I did CPR on Shakar for 40 minutes when she was still stuck in the car. The police had already announced on the radio that there was one person dead in the car accident, and her parents heard the bad news on their way from the north. We continued CPR on the way to the hospital, and at the entrance to the hospital she had a heartbeat. Her heart started to beat. But that night when I returned home, I didn't have hope. I put my head on the pillow and thought the angel of death might have beaten me. But I knew that I had done everything I could to try to save her. In the end, I must have done what I needed to do because look, Shakar is with us. So I'm here to tell Shakar thank you. Usually the people we save tell us thank you. I want to tell you thank you, and I'll explain why. People ask me all the time, how did you keep going? How do you keep going after all the death you see in your work? The answer is here. Shakar. I am able to continue my work because of you. Because I saved your body, but you saved my soul. Every time that I remember emergency calls that I've been to, I remember you and your smile. Thank you. Thank you. Mazel tov. Congratulations. I love you both. He ended his speech to the bride and groom. It's true, isn't it? Changing the world for others changes us. It's actually what Jesus came to do, isn't it? He came to bring life and love to the world. And here's a challenge for us. Just a little act can make a big difference. And as we begin to come out of freedom a bit more now, perhaps there's a little more opportunity. Perhaps this holiday weekend there'll be opportunities just to make a little bit of difference to those around us. Let's pray that God will use us to bring new life, new blessing to others. And as we do so, we will know it ourselves. I wish you all a very, very Happy Easter. God bless.